Welcome back to Kettle, Messages. We're gonna get our readings with the High Priestess. Gem stars here to spill the truth. Let's go get our mid-month brew.
And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away? And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away? Dance the night away.
Welcome back, everyone. You are tuning in to Kettle Messages Tarot Live with your oracle and reader, the Gem Star. This is the mid-month brew, the readings for mid-November. This is Scorpio season. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Happy solar return. And happy birthday, my archers of the Zodiac, Sagittarius. Saggies, this is the mid-month brew for the month of November, and your birthday is right around the corner. It is coming up, and soon we will be in Sagittarius season. So happy birthday, Saggies. We will begin with the birthday signs. Scorpio, let's get some messages for mid-November. Welcome, Scorpios, my deep, dark, mysterious ones of the Zodiac. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Let's get some messages for mid-November for Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome, Scorpios, to Kettle Messages Tarot. November's mid-month brew. I'm your reader, the Gem Star. Let's spill the mid-month tea. Okay, so some Scorpios are showing up as getting married or attending a wedding mid-month, working on legal paperwork to get married. You may be considering marriage in the courthouse at this time. You may also consider eloping at this time, but we see many courthouse marriages occurring for Scorpios this mid-November, or you're discussing this, or this is a discussion your partners want to have with you. For many of you, there is marriage on the mind, marriage in conversation with your love partners. You may be thinking of marriage at this time. It may be something that you are wanting in your life if you are single to mingle. There is also legal settlements occurring mid-November for Scorpios. If you're working on legal documents, you're waiting to sign on the dotted line, you're waiting to settle something, close something up, then mid-November you're getting good news on the legal front as things are moving forward for you. So if you're wheeling and dealing, making contracts, selling, buying at this time, it's looking good for mid-November, Scorpios. to make your moves, whether that is getting married, looking for a new home, relocating, legal settlements occurring, finalizing legal documentation in the month of November. You're going to be very happy as these things begin to move forward. Yes, you're going to receive some money soon. So selling, getting settlements, payouts at this time, Scorpios are looking very, very good. Yes, definitely yes. If you're waiting on money, the answer is yes for Scorpios. Scorpios, there's someone that you have been true blue with in every respect, and this is the person that is considering marrying you. They respect you, look up to you, they appreciate your transparency, your loyalty, your honesty with them. They want to move a relationship or a connection to the next level this month. So, if my Scorpios are dating at this time, your connections are getting more intimate, more serious, more committed during the month of November, snuggle month. So there's a lot of snuggling, cuddling this month, talking about marriage, talking about moving in together, relocating, settling down. Those of you that your concern is money, finance, business, and career, there's good news in the month of November as we see big payouts for Scorpios. Though by the end of the month and into the month of December, there may be some issues within the family. So it's time to take a, a vacation, to go see them, visit them, or to have a discussion with a family member. Or if you are in no contact or you're at a distance from a family member, there's a need for Scorpios to have someone there to talk to during this time, especially during the end of November into the month of December. You know that those are the holiday months where family are getting together. You may be talking to your partners, or you yourself may be deciding where you're going to spend the holidays this year. And you may have to let some family members down because you can't make every engagement or every event in the month of November and December. You also may be grieving and mourning a loss in the family. So the holidays tend to be a heavier energy, a harder energy to deal with. It's important that you seek out friendship at this time, and you seek out someone that you can open up to and talk to, Scorpios. But when it comes to love and relationships, it's looking good this mid-month. And money is looking fantastic. Let's continue spreading the tea. Be careful, Scorpios, that in the month of November, you don't lose your temper. There may be some jealousy creeping up from you or a loved one at this time, a love partner. And due to jealousy, somebody is going to go cuckoo crazy, bonkers, bananas, lose control, get defensive or confrontational. Be careful with this energy at this time, as we can see that some Scorpios are doing fabulous in mid-November, discussing marriage, getting married, putting things in order to move a connection, a relationship forward for some Scorpios. But there's an energy here popping up that there may be some jealousy stemming from you or from your love partner this mid-month that can cause a lot of problems, a lot of drama, people losing control, losing themselves, getting angry, upset, and you don't want that energy that can lead to separation or distancing from a partner in mid-November. Okay, some of you are tired, exhausted with dealing with something, Scorpios. You're just looking for inner peace, inner harmony. So, as we said, some of these arguments and confrontations due to jealousy in a partnership can lead to an ending of a relationship because someone here, Scorpio, maybe you, are very tired and are declining to move a relationship forward because all you want is peace and harmony. You don't want to deal with jealousy, arguments, defensiveness, confrontations, a lack of trust, accusations. Okay, so for some of you, ending a relationship in the month of November, during the mid-month of November, is going to be a relief. It's going to be the end of a storm, the end of a problem. Some of you feel like you've lost yourself in a connection, in a group, in a relationship. You've been dealing with a lot of toxicity in a connection, Scorpio, a lot of arguments, confrontations, jealousy, accusations. This has been a very heavy and difficult connection that's popping up here for some Scorpios. You are declining to move forward with a relationship because of these toxic issues that have been occurring. It's been weighing on you. It hasn't been an easy decision, but you guys seem to be exhausted by the end of the month, and you don't want to take this energy into the new year. So for some of you, the light at the end of the tunnel is finally cutting yourselves off and free from a difficult, toxic relationship during the mid-month of November. Money is looking good for Scorpios, especially business, work, career. And if you're waiting on any legal settlements, we see big payoffs. And if you're selling something, then you're making good money on it this mid-month. You were asked in a previous reading to hold off because there was a deal that was cheating you, and it seems like you guys held off, and now a better deal is coming along which has a bigger payoff attached to it. Those of you that are looking forward to getting married in the courthouse, that is a green light. That's a go. You're going to be very happy in this marriage. We see that. But those of you that have been enduring toxic, drama-filled, jealous-filled connections seem to be wrapping those connections up mid-month of November. Let's get a final message for the mid-month for Scorpios. So the things to look out for this mid-month is not losing your temper, and also getting depressed because you're mourning or going through a family grief. It's important that you stay connected with your friends, you stay connected with someone trustworthy whom you can open up to and talk to during this time, Scorpios. Because for some of you, it's a difficult time. Let's get a final message. Oh, okay. So it's up to you, right? We spill the tea, and you have the power, the free will to make the changes necessary to change the outcome. It's up to you. If you decide to get married in the month of November or start discussing it, it's also going to be in your hands, Scorpio, should you choose to exit a toxic relationship. So this mid-month, it looks like the decision of whether getting married or separating, Scorpios, is going to be in your hands. Be assertive, not aggressive this mid-month, okay? Get your point across, but without violence or without confrontations. That has been your mid-month brew, Scorpios. May you have a very happy birthday and happy solar return. Thank you for tuning in to the live mid-month brew for the month of November. We appreciate your support, Scorpios, so we thank you. Ciao. Saggies, my globetrotters of the Zodiac, Sagittarius. Let's get some mid-month messages for Saggies. Let's see what's going on, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining the Gemstar Live on Kettle Messages Tarot for your mid-month brew for the month of November. Let's going on. Let's see what are the messages for these final weeks of November for Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As the tea begins to spill, let's see what is going on for Saggies this mid-month. Okay, Sagittarius, guard against some losses in the future. It's time to keep your eye on the prize, on your finances, on those connections that are important to you, to avoid loss. Now, regardless of the oppositions that you have been going through in the recent past, in the past couple of months, Sagittarius, things are going to move forward. Okay, so a lot of you have been going through obstacles, delays, challenges, and opposition from others, but things are going to be smoothing out as people start coming together and finding peaceful resolutions and working together. Things are going to start moving once again. Now, you know, Sagittarius, this is your energy. So once you start moving forward, it's going to happen quickly, one thing after the other. So that's why it's saying guard against losses. Pay attention to what you're doing, what you're signing this mid-month, to avoid any financial losses or losses of any kind. It's a very frantic energy. It's like now that things are begin to start moving again, now you just want to just rush into it or rush moving forward and push. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just go with the flow. As one block at a time starts lifting, one obstacle at a time starts removing itself out of your way, that'll be your green light to move forward. There's no need to rush. There's no need to press, no need to stress, Saggies. The doors will start opening. The wheels will start churning again because there has been a lot of delays in the recent past, or you've had to deal with a lot of difficult people recently. Now, during the end of November into the month of December, watch what guests you have staying in your homes or visiting your homes during the ending of November into the month of December, as guests drop by unexpectedly, or there's some guests that stay over or drop by that cause a lot of drama and a lot of trouble. Again, confirming that message to guard against losses in the future. And we can see that there's a guest that's going to be dropping by at the end of November into the month of December, Sagittarius, coming in with ill intent. They can steal, they can start gossip, they can start drama in your house. Be careful if you're throwing parties and special events and people are bringing plus ones. Keep your eye out on people who are coming over your home at the end of November, in the month of December, as they are up to no good. Okay, there's someone in there that's up to no good. So keep your eye out, as we can see some losses. You're looking for peace and harmony at this time, because you've been going through a lot of difficulties and a lot of drama in the recent past. It's like one thing after the other, Sagittarius. You have been stressed out. You know, sometimes you may have lost your cool in the recent past. And now we see things regaining balance, you guys calming down, finding your groove again, finding your way again, getting back on your path, or getting back on a stable routine. Okay, there's somebody here, Sagittarius, with some secret agenda. Some secret agenda. Somebody's keeping something on the low mid-month. Okay, someone here, Sagittarius, is keeping secret that they have a new interest. They have a new interest. And this is giving someone anxiety. Now, for those of you that are suspicious, that you feel like there's something going on with a love partner at this time, then you should look into it. As someone is keeping something secret, it's a new interest that they have in something or someone that's distracting them from spending time with you, or concentrating and devoting their time to the relationship with you, to the connection with you. Maybe it's you who's suffering from anxiety because you can feel something off with a loved one. It can be a romantic partner, it can be a friend, it can be a family member, Saggies. But there's some anxiety building up inside of you because you know that something is off with someone. Someone is keeping a secret. Someone is acting strange, odd, bizarre. And if this is occurring, this is happening during the mid-month, you're being asked to look into it. Look into it, because this is what's going to give you peace in this situation. As long as you stay in the unknown, as long as you stay in this energy of suspicion, you're going to bring on this anxiety up inside of you. In order to get rid of your anxiety this mid-month, Saggies, there's a need to get to the bottom of something, to find out the truth about how somebody's behavior recently has changed, how somebody has distanced themselves, or something weird and bizarre is taking place with someone close to you. And you're suspicious. You want to know what's going on, because you're not going to have a peace of mind until you do. Oh, wow, Saggies. Let's see what's going on. Yes, Sagittarius, be careful of where you leave your wallet, your purse, your bag. Be careful with the guests that you have staying in your home, as we see theft occurring. Okay? Shoplifting, being robbed, being burglarized, your house being broken into, or a guest coming over and stealing something, Sagittarius. So put your personal belongings under lock and key. Also, Sagittarius, if you're living with or dealing with someone older who is retired, no longer works, or needs home attending care, we see that they need to get a checkup as they're becoming more disoriented. That's something else to look out for, Saggies. Somebody who's acting disoriented. That can be something that triggers your anxiety because of somebody's health. You may see somebody's health decline for some Sagittarius that are not dealing with lovers triangles or being suspicious of being cheated on. If that's not your problem, then there may be an older relative, an older sibling, someone older in the family whose health is declining. They seem to be very disoriented lately. And if that's you, anxiety, being disoriented, go see the doctor and have that looked into. Let's get a final message for my Saggies for mid-month. A peaceful resolution, Sagittarius. A peaceful resolution. And choose a new direction. Okay, so for some of you, like we said, you're going to go digging. You're going to find some receipts or that those oppositions, problems that you have been having in the recent past, those delays that we said you're going to start, things are going to start changing, things are going to start turning, doors are going to start opening, problems are going to start being resolved, people are going to start compromising, working together, calming down, and there's that peaceful resolution. It's like regardless of the obstacles, you're going to be successful in finding a peaceful resolution to a problem that you have been enduring for a while now. Some of you may choose a whole new direction, Sagittarius, by the end of November, and you're going to end whatever it is peacefully. You're going to have peaceful endings and resolutions at the end of November. You're another sign that's popping up. Like you don't want to take any baggage with you into 2026. So you're going to try your very best to end things peacefully, gracefully, and then go your own way in a certain situation. This can also be if you're ending a relationship. It's like you're not going to fight about it. You're not going to get in each other's face. There's not going to be any drama. Okay? For Sagittarius, in the mid-month November, the warnings are be careful with who's staying in your home, who you allowing in your house, as there can be theft. Make sure to have your security and your alarm systems and your cameras working, as there's burglaries that can be occurring, break-ins that could be occurring. Keep an eye on your wallet and your purse, as you can lose money during this time. So keep your eye on your belongings. Keep your expensive things under lock and key. Your documents and everything under lock and key. And if someone is going through anxiety, feeling disoriented, they should have that looked by a doctor, looked into by a doctor. Also, the underlying message here is that people are keeping secrets. They can be keeping a health issue a secret during this time. They can be keeping a third party a secret. A new interest that someone has is being kept a secret. And this can be filling you with an anxiety, and you're going to look into this to give yourselves a peace of mind to regain inner harmony. That has been your mid-month brew, Saggies. Until we sip tea again, we thank you for dropping by and showing your support. Ciao. Have a happy birthday, Saggies. Welcome, my little goats, Capricorns. Are you going to be hoofing anybody mid-month of November? Welcome to the live Kettle Messages Tarot mid-month brew. For the month of November, let's get our messages for Capricorns. Let's see, Cappies, what's your message for this mid-month brew? Giving the cards a good shuffle so we can get into your messages. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, my little goats. What is your message for this mid-month? Let's start spilling the tea. Okay, don't sweat the small stuff. You tend to worry over small matters and you stress yourself out. There's also some wealth inherited by someone, or there's some unexpected money coming your way mid-month, Capricorns. Okay, so you're stressed out, you're worried this mid-month due to a misunderstanding that you're having with some people, or some people that you're interacting with are misunderstanding you and you're worrying about this. Don't worry about it. All right? They don't have to understand you. Capricorn, some people are going to get you, some people are not going to get you. It's okay. It's life, right? Some people going to like you, some people not going to like, some people going to get you and understand you, and some people just won't. So you just have to find the people that do. Gravitate to the people who understand you, that get you, that you guys are on the same wavelength. Don't try to force your opinion on others. Don't allow yourself to be changed. It's time to be your authentic, true self. And those who are not vibing with you at this time, those that are not getting you, spend time with others this mid-month, because it's getting to your head and you're worrying about it. Like, why they misunderstand me? What did I do? What did I say? Don't stress yourselves out. It's not that deep, Capricorns. That's what Spirit is telling me. It's not that deep. Okay? Some people gonna get you and some people won't. Alright, so in the recent past, there was some temptation that came your way, Capricorns. And you managed to decline. You managed to break free. You managed to walk away. You saw that the truth. You saw the truth. You did away with delusions, illusions. You removed the rose-colored glasses from your eyes with a certain friendship, connection, or relationship. It was tempting you to the dark side, or you saw some red flags, some toxicity, and you cut yourselves off before it can go any further or get any more committed than what it already was, or in the direction it was going. There's some truth that came out. There's something that you saw in a friend or in a lover or in a loved one, Capricorns, that made you hit the brakes, made you think twice, and you removed yourself, you turned the offer down, you turned something off, you turned something away in the recent past, and that was a good move. That was a good move because that was toxic, that wasn't going to a good place, that wasn't gonna end up well. And so you did the right thing, Capricorns. You saw something wasn't right, you saw something wasn't working, you saw somebody love bombing you, and then you discovered the truth about them, some truth about them, some illusion or delusion about this person just disappeared when you discovered the truth. You saw something, you came across something, and you managed to break free just in time. Good for you, Capricorns. If you're finding yourselves in that situation this mid-month and you're seeing red flags, you're seeing someone tempt you to the dark side, you see someone toxic, drama-filled, or with too many bad habits or issues or problems, then all these red flags are going to say, hey, it's time to break myself free. You can be holding a relationship or connection on a pedestal, and you're going to see it for what it really is. And that's going to allow you to break free if you already haven't, Capricorns. Yes, somebody seems to be very full of themselves, very narcissistic, very arrogant, confrontational when they don't get their way, or very aggressive. And this is a side that you are now starting to see, or because you have seen it, you're managing to break free from that during this time, Capricorns. Wonderful. You want to get yourselves out of conflict, drama, temptation, illusion, delusion. It's like you have a clear mind. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you need. You're not settling for less. You have your self-respect in check, in place. You have your boundaries in place. And you're not allowing toxicity in. And you're not allowing yourselves to get dragged into any conflict or confrontation. It's like somebody may want to start something with you, Capricorns. You know, somebody want to start some war, and you're like, no, it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my energy. I'm not sweating the small stuff. You're not a factor. It really doesn't matter. This is not something worth fighting for. All right, Capricorns, you're saying this mid-month, there's something that's not worth fighting for. You see that it's more trouble than it's worth, and you're declining. You're declining, breaking free, moving away. You don't want the drama, okay? You're trying to make yourselves understood, and people just gonna believe what they want to believe, think what they want to think. You know, there's no sense talking to crazy, Capricorns. Don't talk to crazy this mid-month. You're not going to make any sense of it. And you're only going to stress yourselves out. That's why we say way to go for those Capricorns that are not allowing themselves to get dragged in drama and conflict, and are cutting themselves free from toxicity and drama. Okay, yeah, there's some regrets. There's some regrets for even getting yourselves into this type of drama or situation, or getting involved with this type of person or group of people. Yes, we see you refined, graceful, tactful, focused, clear-minded. You're seeing things as they are. You're accepting things as they are, and then making your decisions based on truth, facts, receipts, and as things are. No illusions, no delusions, no fairy tales for you, Capricorns. It's 100% realism this mid-month, being authentic, being real. If you're fake, if you're drama filled, if you're only looking for trouble and conflict, you can pass on Capricorns because they're not giving their energy to any of it. And some of you, you know, regret that this is occurring, or regret it coming from a certain person, because some of you are surprised at this behavior. Yeah, regrets. Somebody may have physically stolen something from you, stolen your heart, stolen your money. They've stolen something from you. And now you see them for what they are, okay? There's someone who has taken something from you. I don't care, boyfriend, girlfriend, a ring, jewelry, shoes. I don't care what it is they took, but you know the truth that somebody has taken something from you. You have deep regrets of even allowing this person, trusting this person, bringing this person into your life, around your friends, around your people. This has brought you nothing but drama and problems. And there's no need to worry about it. Just cut yourselves free from it. Some of you may even take somebody to court if they have stolen from you. Yeah, for some of you, there could have been a friend or a third party interference here for some of you. And this is where the illusion and the delusion disappears. Those rose-colored glasses, living in love, la la land. Now you see someone for who they really are, Capricorns. And if you've broken yourself free from this person, little goats, then this person may make a return by the end of November into the month of December, trying to come back, trying to get back into your good graces. But they're just coming back to do more of the same, to leave you brokenhearted, to leave you in grief, to leave you in regret or mourning. Some of you, if Capricorns, for those of you that were married and your love partner passed away, especially during the month of November and December, this person in spirit will be visiting you at this time. So if you get signs, if you get dreams, if your hubby or wife that has passed away during the month of November or December, they could be visiting you in spiritual form, in spiritual ways during this time. For others of you, there's a broken heart here, and there's getting real with yourselves when it comes to a love partner that has been straying or that has been stealing from you. And now you see them for who they are. This mid-month, you're seeing people for who they are. And you're sickened by it, Capricorns, full of regret. But you're being asked not to sweat it, to release it, let it go. You're going to be better for it. And if you're around people that are not getting you, find people of like minds that do get you. Don't hang around with people who, in order to be with them in their presence, in their life, you have to alter yourself, you have to change yourself, and you constantly are in this energy of needing to explain yourselves. The good news is that there is money coming your way. For those of you that have loved ones who are passing, not that have already passed like the previous message, but that are passing during the month of November and December, then you will receive an inheritance from this family member or loved one. Let's get a final wrap-up message. Oh, that's too many, but don't stop. Keep going, Cappies. Yeah, Cappies, some of you are getting out of toxic connections. And it's like, don't stop. Don't look back. Let's get a final message for the mid-month brew. For Cappies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Compromise. That's where this misunderstanding is popping up mid-month. There's a lot of misunderstandings, and you may need to compromise with others during this time, just to move things forward or to keep the peace. That is a final message for you, Capricorns, that for these people that you're having misunderstandings with, you have a good heart. You are a good person, and they know this. To clear up these misunderstandings, we're going to have to work with others, try to see someone else's point of view, but not to the point where someone is forcing something on you. It needs to be a compromise. It needs to be a fair agreement between you and others. If it's one-sided, if someone is benefiting more than the other, okay, in any agreement during this time, Capricorns, then it's a no. In order to move forward, you need compromise. Let them know exactly what you need. That has been your mid-month brew, Capricorns. Until we sip tea again, be well, stay blessed. May you have a wonderful, fabulous month of November. See you soon. Ciao, little goats. Aquarius, Aqua, welcome back to the live Kettle Messages Tarot mid-month brew for the month of November. We thank you for supporting the channel and for joining us during the live tea. We want to see you here joining us in the tea room. Let's get our mid-month messages for Aquarius. Aqua, let's see what is going on. What messages we have for the final weeks of the month of November for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aquarius. All right, Aqua, let's do it. Let's get these messages. What's going on with Aquarius this mid-month? Aqua. There's a need to carry out with some idea or plan that you have, Aquarius. And this idea or plan may have you traveling, even if it's a short trip. We see you traveling. So these big ideas that you have, carry through with them, because they are going to be very successful and they can make you money, Aquarius. So don't leave those ideas in your head, in your journal, on that napkin that you wrote it down on when you thought about it, when it popped up in your head. We need you to manifest it into reality. All right? Find ways to manifest these big ideas that you have into reality. You need and must carry them out in order to be successful. There's nothing worse than wasted talent, okay? Or wasted ideas, Aquarius. Don't let someone else benefit and profit off of your idea. Jump on it, act on it. And there's going to be something unexpected that occurs mid-November that is going to have you traveling, okay? All right, we see that you've had to be strong. Okay, so you've had to be strong in the recent past because something got really bad really quick with a person. Let's get some more tea on this before I give this message out. Because for some of you Aquarius, you feel like somebody has been a parasite, a leech, a mooch, taking and sucking the life out of you. They've caused storms, drama, problems, issues in your life. And it seems like you're getting out of this energy. You're getting out of this storm, this drama. But this parasite, this leech, is very possessive and dominating and doesn't want to loosen their grip on you. Okay, so let us know what's going on in the comment section or jump in the tea room, Aquarius, and let us know if you are having issues with someone who just can't let go. They're a leech, a mooch, a parasite who don't want to set you free. Here they are climbing your window. You know, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, let me in, let me in. Aquarius, mid-month is somebody wants to get in. Someone wants to come back to you. Someone is trying to stay close to you or in your life. They don't want to release this death grip they got on you. And you are finding the strength to run away. You are running in the other direction. You're running in the other direction because you know that when this person shows up or this person is around, it's drama, 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 problems, 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 mooching, leeching, don't let you come up for air, somebody possessive, dominating, very controlling, very controlling. They're sucking the life out of you and you're making a run for it. They're trying to tempt you. They're going to try to tempt you back into this friendship, back into this relationship, back into their life. And for some of you, you're listening to what they're offering, to what they're saying. Will you take a bite of the forbidden apple, or will you continue moving forward? You have free will. It's up to you. But the Aquarius I see popping up in this mid-month reading are those that are already moving in another direction. You have new interests. You may have your eye on someone new. You may be moving your life in a whole new direction. And you are trying to leave someone behind. This person is having a difficult time releasing you, Aquarius. All right? They're having a very hard time releasing you because to them, you are a possession. They feel like they own you. If they can't have you, nobody can. And we see you already have freed yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You have freed yourself from someone, but physically this person is making it difficult for you. You may have to get an order protection. Yes, we see you taking that journey, going on a trip. You desire to go on a trip, to relocate, to move at this time, to take a vacation. Yeah, you want to get out of a suffocating connection or a suffocating situation this mid-month. You're planning a vacation, you're planning a short trip, you're planning a getaway, you're planning an escape for some of you. You're going in a totally different direction. You may have already packed your things, hid your bags, waiting for the right moment to escape, to leave, to move out. Oh my Aquarius. Some of you may be leaving on the sneak tip. You're like, not my circus, not my monkeys. You have better things to do, other things to do. Okay, Aquarius, it keeps coming up. This person is sad, depressed, losing their mind because you're leaving them, or because um, they have to let you go, or they have to leave you behind. They're sad about this because they're so attached to you. They're so attached to you, so obsessed with you. It's like you belong to them. You are possession to them. They're brokenhearted. They're sad. They're having a hard time dealing with this. For some of you, because you're following one of your big ideas and you're about to make something out of yourself, something out of a hobby, something out of a business, you're going towards success. Going towards success. So some people are staying behind. You're leaving some people behind. You're looking forward. You're looking forward. You're looking ahead. You are running away from certain people, places, and things. You don't want to look back, Aquarius. It's like the only way that I am going to reach my goals, reach my dreams, make them a reality. We can see it, Aquarius. They can huff and they can puff and they can blow the house down, but you're not gonna let them in. Not by the hair of your chinny chin chin, Aqua. It's like, nope. Sorry, it's over. I'm moving on. Or, sorry, I gotta go. I gotta go. My future is elsewhere. Okay. For some of you that are dealing with addictions, you may be going away to rehab. Or you may be sad that someone has to go to rehab. You're dropping them off at rehab. They need some rehab. Also, you are getting that recovery and that rehabilitation, Aquarius, by taking that vacation, by getting away, right? By setting yourselves free. Setting yourselves free. That's how you're recovering. That's how you're taking your power back. That's how you are energizing, replenishing, rejuvenating yourselves during the mid-month of November. Taking that journey, moving forward. You're not looking back. You're in control of your decisions. You're not giving into any type of temptation at this time. You won't be held back. No matter, how much your heart breaks, no matter how sad this goodbye is, whether it's final or temporary, you need it. You need it. Whether you're going on vacation, whether you're cutting yourselves off from toxic connections, difficult connections, a parasite, a mooch, a leech, somebody codependent, somebody possessive, obsessive, domineering. You have other interests, new interests that you want to pursue. You have a lot of ideas to put in motion at this time. Don't look back. Move forward and let us know your successful turnout, Aquarius, in the comments section. Thank you for joining us for your mid-month tea. Until we sip tea again, Aqua, have a blessed one. Ciao. Pisces, my little fishies. Welcome to Kettle Messages Tarot Live. I'm your Oracle and Reader, the Gemstar, here to bring the mid-month brew for the month of November. Let's see what's going on these final weeks of November for the little fishies. Thank you again, Pisces, for supporting the channel, for hitting the like button, subscribing, and commenting. Let's spill the tea for my little fishies. What's going on with Pisces? What messages we have for Pisces during this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's important to know that you are a leader, Pisces, okay? Follow the leader. You are the leader during this time. You take charge. You make decisions. You delegate. You move forward. There's good news coming to you within the next couple of weeks. You're going to receive help from others during this time. You yourself may be helping someone out unexpectedly, taking charge, being a leader. You can see something going down, something happening, and you jump in with your quick decision making and save the day. Also, you may be in a leader position or putting yourselves in a leadership position during this time, wanting to move up the ladder of success, becoming entrepreneurs, starting your own businesses. We see that if you take the lead and take charge during this time, there's a lot of good news to be had and a lot of success in the future. There's someone here during the mid-month that may need your help, may call you unexpectedly, or someone you haven't heard from in a long time, okay, can reach out to you during this time in need of some type of help, Pisces. So know that during the mid-month of November into the month of December, you have people contacting you, reaching out to you for help during this time. And there's some good news when it comes to business, money, and career as you make decisions and take the lead. Okay, it's important that you take the lead, that you make decisions, that you delegate, plan, strategize, schedule your time well, as this leads to future success for you, Pisces. You're releasing a time of stress and anxiety. There may have been a lot of highs and lows emotionally recently, Pisces, and we see that you're bringing that back into balance in the recent past. Your emotions may have been all over the place, but we see that you guys are managing to calm yourselves down, to listen to your intuition at this time. It's important to follow your gut feelings and the signs, synchronicities, and your dream messages at this time, as you are receiving downloads and answers to a lot of questions that have been in your mind recently, Pisces. Things that have been stressing you out because someone has disturbed your peace. Okay, the tea continues. As the tea spills, we see that people are trying to mess with your peace, are trying to mess with your tranquility, trying to disturb your peace and tranquility at this time, and you're trying to release anxiety. So you're following your intuition and your gut feelings, staying away from certain people, places, and things at this time, and releasing people, places, and things that are disturbing your peace. You want peace and tranquility at this time, Pisces. Oh yeah, all the passion is spent. Okay, it's like the rose has lost its bloom, the apple has lost its shine. You are no longer interested in something, or you are no longer seeing it with the eyes you used to look at it with in the recent past. Loving a shiny apple, something that you were passionate about, you are falling out of passion with. You are no longer motivated towards this person or situation. You are declining to engage any further. You are declining their invitations as well, because all they do is disturb your peace. Okay, so your intuition is telling you that you're dealing with an opportunist at this time, someone who is only sticking around because they're getting some benefit, or they're trying to take advantage of you, Pisces, at this time. All they're doing is disturbing your peace, whether at work, at home, in your life in general. Someone is disturbing your peace. You are declining to engage with this person. You are wanting this person out of your life or out of your face at this time. You know there are opportunists. You know they have ulterior motives. And you want nothing to do with this type of person. You don't want this person in your space, in your energy. You don't want them around during this time. Oh, yeah, there it is, Pisces. There it is. Confirmation. Listen to your intuition. Follow your intuition. You're not even going to fight about this. You want them out. You want them out of your space, out of your energy, out of your home, out of your life. All they're doing is taking advantage or trying to take advantage of your good, kind nature. And you are having none of it. None of it during this time. You know what's up. You can see it clearly. You know that this person has ulterior motives, is up to no good, and just trying to take advantage. Oh, yeah. You want nothing to do with them. You don't want anything platonic, romantic. Okay? This is not a match made in heaven. These are not kindred spirits, not like-minded individuals. No caring, no compassion, no love here, no connection here. No connection here. Whether they have turned you off with all this drama, they can be acting very immature at this time. You can feel like a parent. As you see, you may have a mother, a father coming down at you during this time, and you are having none of it during this time. You can be dealing with people that you are residing with in the home, a lot of arguments and confrontations, and you're over this. You're over this. You don't want to speak to this person, have anything to do with this person at this time. What you really want is to get away from them, or for them to get out, because they're trying to take advantage, or they've been taking advantage. And because you don't want to fight, you don't want to have a confrontation, they continue with their bad behavior, and they think that you're not going to do anything about it. But we see that if they keep disturbing your peace, you will do something about it, Pisces. You will kick them out, or you will let them have it in one way, shape, or form. And you will let them know that you want nothing to do with them. Let's get a final message for Pisces. this mid-month. Opportunity. All right, that's it. Okay, we're gonna take that one. No opportunity. No opportunity. We said it, right? Confirmation. We said, Pisces, you can see it. You can see the ulterior motive. You can see that this person is just an opportunist. They are up to no good. They are no good themselves. And you are not going to give them an opportunity. It is going to be sayonara, adios, arrivederci for someone during this time, Pisces. That has been your mid-month messages for the month of November. Until we sit here again, have a blessed one, little fishies. Ciao. Aries, my little rams. Welcome, Aries, to Kettle Messages Tarot Live with your oracle and reader, the Gemstar, here to spill the tea on your mid-month brew for the month of November. Let's see what is going on for Aries, my little rams. Let's see what messages we get for Aries, mid-November. Mid-November, be careful in your business dealings, Aries, for the next few weeks. So, during the second half of November into the first 2 weeks of December, be very, very careful with any business dealings that you're doing during that time, as there may be loss. There may be loss or difficulties and obstacles during that time. There's someone, Aries, that you are suspicious of, and you will be proven right during this time. Your suspicions will be proven truth. You will find out that what you thought about something or someone, you was right on the money about it. Someone here is interested in you during this time, Aries. It can be a widower, a widower, or a divorcee, someone who has been previously married and is divorced at this time. They are romantically attracted to you. They're feeling love for you, but they may be broke or low on funds, okay? There's someone here that even though they love you, they may not make much money, or they may not have a lot of savings. Okay, fortune hasn't been on their side recently or for a very long time. And so financially, they're not in good standings, but they do love you. And they want to have a relationship with you. But you have free will, Aries. It's up to you. Yes, you're going to get a message from them. They're going to tell you how they feel about you during this time, Aries. So you have a widower, a widow, or a divorcee that is in love with you at this time. They're going to tell you about it. but they may hide the fact that they're broke, that they don't have money, or that they are in debt. So it's important that you find out about their financial standing, anyone you're dating at this time. Because someone is in love with you, they want to move this relationship forward, but they are keeping from you that they are broke, they are bankrupt, they have debt, or they just don't have the money. Okay? They're bad with money management. Let's continue spilling tea. If you have a relative that has been under the weather, has been ill, we see them recovering. If you have been under the weather, you're going to start recovering, or if there is a surgery scheduled, then anyone receiving surgery during this time is going to have a fast recovery. Okay, in the recent past, Aries, you had to deal with somebody's dark side. Okay, somebody's dark side came out. You wound up confronting this demon. Okay, so in the recent past, you saw the worst in someone. You even saw them and looked at them as a demon because of the way they were acting. They're like the Pied Piper, singing their little sweet nothings into your ear, leading you astray. There's somebody here leading somebody astray. Okay, Aries. In the recent past, you may have been involved with, hanging out with, or dealing with someone who is heavy on drugs and partying, and they tempt people to follow them in this toxicity. Okay? They want to get other people high. They want to get people drugged up. You may have gotten drugged by this person, and they did something unthinkable, unspeakable, because you saw the dark side of someone. You looked at them as a demon, and there's a lot of resentment and regret for putting yourself in this person's space. Or be careful during this time when you're going to parties, when you're going to certain events, that someone doesn't try to slip drugs into your drink or your food. Because we can see someone here who likes sleeping around, likes getting high, likes getting on drugs, and likes drugging people, or likes getting people drunk and high so they can take advantage of them. Okay, by the end of the month, Aries, we see you moving in a new direction. You guys may be getting new jobs, maybe relocating at the end of the month, maybe taking a vacation and traveling. It's something that you love to do, that you like to do, you used to do a lot of in the past, is this traveling and trying new things, discovering new things. This has been put to the back burner because of so much drama, responsibilities in the recent past. But by the end of the month, into the month of December, we see you guys traveling, going on vacation, visiting friends, family, and loved ones from afar, or receiving guests at this time. The warning for this mid-month is be careful who you party with, where you party. Keep your eye on your food, your drink during this time, because someone here is trying to drug someone or trying to get someone high or drunk in order to take advantage of them, if this hasn't already happened, because we see that you're not looking at someone the way you were when you first met them. It's like now they look like a demon. Now you see the darker side of someone. You can't believe that this person has done this to you or to someone else, and you're getting out of that situation. If you see this occurring to someone else, but you're being forewarned at this time. Let's get a final message for Aries, my little rams. Yes. Yes, Aries, we said confirmation. You have suspicions about someone during this time, and your suspicions is going to be right on the money. You're going to be right. You're going to get the receipts. You're going to find out that what you thought to be true is true. Okay? You believe someone to be a demon, you're going to find out exactly how demonic they can be. This dark side, trying to take advantage of someone under the influence, trying to drug people and take advantage of people and things of that nature. There's someone that you should be careful of during this time. You're going to find out who exactly that is. Know that, yes, there is someone who loves you, who's romantically interested in you, wants to have a relationship with you, but they're hiding the truth that they're broke, they're bankrupt, or they're in debt, or they don't make much money. And if you had a question in your mind, the answer is yes. That has been your mid-month brew, my little rams. Until we sit here again, may you have a blessed one. Taurus, my little bulls. Welcome, Taurus, to your mid-month brew for the month of November. I'm your oracle and reader, the Gemstar, here to bring this November mid-month tea. Let's see what's going on, what messages we have for Taurus. Sun, Moon, rising Venus. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, Taurus. What are your mid-month messages, Taurus? What are your mid-month messages? What are the mid-month messages for the little bulls? Okay, Taurus, during this time, forgive someone, but don't trust them again. Okay? You can forgive someone because they wanted some forgiveness during the mid-month of November, Taurus, but you are not to trust them. It's like when someone shows you who they are, believe it. Believe it. Your partner, if you are currently committed or in a relationship, is going to have a strong will during this time, and they might push to have their way met or done during this time. They can be very pushy. They can be very determined, strong-willed at this time. If you are single to mingle, then you're meeting someone during this time who has their act together but has a very strong personality. Okay? They have a very strong personality, a strong presence, a strong character. And so they may not be everybody's cup of tea, but that may be very attractive to you. Yes. Okay, be careful with the company you keep, Taurus, during this time. There's some friends and or some associates during this time that are very, very unreliable. They're very, very unreliable. Don't allow them to provoke you during this time. You may get angry, you may get upset. There's a need to be patient with yourself. Try to stay cool, calm, collected. Show yourself grace at this time. Because someone here is trying to upset you by letting you down. This is being done on purpose, Taurus. Someone you've made an agreement with or some type of plan with is going to let you down, but for some reason they're doing this deliberately. They're doing this on purpose. It's not like they have an emergency or something comes up all of a sudden and they have to go and rush and take care of it. So sadly, they have to let you down. They have to take a rain check. No, they're doing this deliberately to upset you, to provoke you, to provoke your anger. To disturb your peace, to upset you. And this is going to have consequences. This is going to have consequences. They're not going to manage to stir you up, which is a good thing. We can see that you are dealing with this cool, calm, collected, with grace and tact. But you don't like the fact that someone is deliberately trying to upset you or letting you down out of spite. That's something that you are not liking. Someone letting you down out of spite, or someone just being spiteful. It's like a type of revenge energy. Some type of petty energy, revenge energy going on here, Taurus. Someone trying to complicate your life. But this is going to have consequences for them, because they're not going to manage to get you to react in a negative way. But you will remove yourself from this person's energy, from their environment. Okay, for some of you, it can be someone you recently had a disagreement with, or an ex that you have been communicating with has made plans to come back into your life or just to meet up with you, and they let you down. And this is just out of spite, okay? There's someone here you had a misunderstanding with, or falling out with, or if you separated and you've broken up with. They're very upset about it. And they want to cause you heartache and grief and misery. But you are not feeding into this. Okay? So they're looking like a clown, like a fool, because you are not being influenced. You are not being provoked. You are not giving it your energy, because you know this may be a complicated person, a complicated situation, or it's just going to complicate your life and steal your peace and your harmony if you feed into it, if you get yourselves involved in it. Yeah, see? Someone is not feeling this connection, not feeling the love, okay? Someone here can be a cheater, a liar, a serial cheater, or someone who is just always complicating the relationship, messing with the peace and the harmony of the relationship, making things difficult on purpose, stirring things up on purpose to get into confrontations and arguments so that they can go hang out with their friends, or they can go out and do whatever it is that they want to do, Taurus. And some of you are just not going to put up with this and ending this relationship and this connection. It's been heartache, heartbreak, confrontations, arguments recently, and you're done with this. Done with this, done with them. They're making things harder than they need to be, and you know, you're falling out of love, or they have fallen out of love, and that's why they're acting up. And instead of breaking up with you, or you know, stop coming in and out of your life, they just come in to cause mischief, to see you upset. That brings them joy, strokes their ego, Taurus. And I think you've already caught on to this, and you're no longer giving into this, giving it your energy. You're like, you're a fool, you're a clown, you're wasting your time. Move on. Next. Taurus, let's get a final message for the little bull. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Big happy changes. Oh yes, once you break free, once you stop this foolery, once you stop this in and out, once you stop, you know, torturing yourself by entertaining someone who's just playing games, is immature, is petty, just wants to cheat, lie, break hearts, not commit, then there's some changes that you are going to make that are going to lead you to your happiness, because currently this is not giving you happiness. That has been your mid-month brew, Taurus. Until we sip tea again, may you have a blessed month of November. Ciao, my little bows. Gemini, my fabulous twins. You are tuned into Kettle Messages Tarot Live with the Gem Star, here to spill the mid-month tea for the month of November. Let's see what is going on mid-month for the fabulous twins. Gemmies, what are your messages for this mid-month, Geminis? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Gemini, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Gemini's mid-month messages for the Geminis. All right. Someone who cares about you is anxious to receive news from you or a letter from you during this time, Geminis. So someone is anxiously waiting to hear from you during this time. Reach out and touch someone. If someone, you know, pops into your mind They may also be thinking about you, and so you're encouraged to reach out at this time. Gemini, some of you are always doing for others without any reward. It's time to start cutting people off, cutting people out. For some Geminis, you do have your good friends, your loyal friends, but you do have some people here that always take without any return, or you're doing too much for others and not getting much in return, Gemini. And so it's time to set some balance in that area of giving and receiving, giving and taking. If you finding yourselves in this situation where you're giving, then it's time to stop and allow yourselves to receive, to set things back into balance. That giving and receiving energy is off, whether other people are taking and not giving, or vice versa. This needs to be set into balance during this time, because it can take a toll on your health. There's also good news coming in a week or so for some Geminis. So that's something to look forward to. So far, your T is bringing good news in the next coming weeks. You have your very good friends, but you do have to keep an eye on those that take more than they give, and set that back into balance. Also, there's someone anxious to hear from you during this time, Geminis. There's someone anxious to hear from you. Okay, so after a time of financial drought, we see money and joy coming in. Okay, so after a hard time you've been going through financially, things start picking up and looking good when it comes to business, money, and career. You can be landing jobs, doing side jobs, doing overtime, getting extra money during this time. So if you want to make money, if you want to look for a job, if you want to turn a hobby into a business or become entrepreneurs and run your own businesses, this is a good energy to work with. It's after having hard financial times, money comes in through a lot of different means. Okay? Some may be coming through work, others may be coming through gifts. But there's opportunity to make money in a lot of different ways during this time. This is not a time to wait for the signs, okay? This is not a time to sit and wait for things to happen. This is a time to manifest, take action, take up the opportunities coming your way, seek out opportunities during this time as well. This is a good time for love and romance, Geminis. A good time for love and romance. Again, that message of if you want that love and romance in your life and it's missing, from your life, then you got to get yourselves out there, back on the dating scene, make yourselves available, open up yourselves during this time, make new connections, communicate, make new friends. Also, Geminis, this is a time where your love lives are spicing up and you may want to have a romantic getaway if you are committed or dating. Okay, some of you may want to have a romantic vacation or a romantic short getaway, but this is a time where there's a lot of romance, a lot of flirting, a lot of romantic invitations are coming your way, meeting new loves, falling in love again with your partners, becoming more intimate, more vulnerable. Um, yes, look at this love confirmation. Look at this love, Geminis, just coming through mid-November, okay, towards the end of 2025. There's a new love coming into your life. Someone is admiring you at this time, is in love with you, Geminis, and you may find out all about it during this time. And you might not even be expecting it, wanting it, waiting for it, looking for it, Geminis. This is just popping out of the blue. Someone is confessing, professing their love to you during this time, or you meeting a romantic prospect during this time. Love is looking good. Love is looking good. Money is getting better, Geminis, as doors and opportunities are opening themselves and revealing themselves to you during this time. Oh, yes. Okay, we're going to stop it right there, Geminis. There you go. There's the couple. There you are. And there is the love. So there is true love in a romantic relationship you are currently in. Your marriage is loved up if you married, if you coupled up. This is falling in love all over again, feeling that those initial feelings of when y'all first met. This is a time to take romantic getaways, spend a lot of romantic time with partners. If you're single, to mingle. This is very good for finding your soulmate, a kindred spirit, a love partner during this time. If you are coupled up, we can see pregnancies as well. So if you're not wanting a pregnancy during this time, Geminis, take care of yourselves. Okay, so in the recent past, you may have endured, Geminis, some consequences for trusting and relying on the wrong people. So some Geminis may have placed their anchor in the wrong place or in the wrong person. And there has been some regrets and some consequences. And so you've had to release certain people, places, and things because it has let you down, it has disappointed you, and you're not looking to complicate your life. So it's like you've learned from certain situations that you have gone through in the recent past, some consequences you endured for placing your anchor in the wrong place or your trust in the wrong person. It brought you, problems, disappointments, a big letdown. And so you deciding during this time to break free, or you already have broken free because you don't want further complications. It's like you've learned your lesson and you do not want to get further involved or go back or wind up in a similar situation in the future. Okay, there's someone here from the past. They have their eye on you. They have their eye on you. They're thinking about you. They're wondering about you. They're in distress. Okay, so someone in the past is in distress, worried, concerned, thinking about you. They have made false promises in the past, and so you freed yourself from this situation. Freed yourself. Reverse. You're no longer in this situation. You have left it in the past. But this person, you're popping up in their mind during this time. They're feeling some type of way. Their peace is disturbed by your memory. They're missing you. But they caused a lot of problems, a lot of obstructions in the past. And that's why you don't want to complicate yourself with people from the past. So here you trusted someone you shouldn't have trusted. It brought consequences. You put your anchor in the wrong people, place, or thing, and it just led to disappointment. It led to a lot of disappointment, a lot of obstruction, a lot of time wasted. And so you decided to uncomplicate your life and leave this past behind. Now this past is thinking about you, or wanting you back, or wanting to reach out to you, but they're feeling some type of way. There was broken promises here, and someone may want closure. Someone may want closure. Because we see here, all right, the couple and someone still deeply in love. Someone still deeply in love, and now an ex is popping up, or someone from the past is popping up with memories of you, feeling a loss of peace, harmony, and tranquility inside of them because they no longer have you in their life. You're not in communication with them. It has been a long time. But you decided to not complicate yourself or your life. And so maybe you guys are deciding to move on into a new relationship, or you are already in new relationships. And these relationships are very loving. Very loving. There's a lot of love here, a lot of romance here. But in these past connections, there's a lot of heavy energy, sadness, disappointment, regrets, consequences, complications, obstructions. And so if this past visits you during this time, it's most likely that you'll opt out for new relationships. For new relationships. Not for these past relationships. It's like you checked out of past connections a long time ago. And as we said, confirmation, you guys already have learned your lesson. And it's like you don't want to repeat it. You don't want to complicate your life by going back into it. A final message. Oh, communicating clearly. Communicating clearly. We said, okay, someone here professing their love. Another here, an ex, reaching out, communicating to you that they've been thinking about you, what they're, feeling at this time, or they definitely have you in their mind. And if they reach out, then you have to communicate clearly with them. If you are those Geminis that stand in the energy of not going backwards and moving forwards with new love, or staying in your current relationships that are filled with love and not going back. But there's a need during this time to communicate clearly to others your wants and your needs and your boundaries, because again, you don't want to complicate your life. You don't want complications at this time. So communicate clearly what your boundaries are, or what your needs and your wants are at this time. Because for some of you, your needs and your wants are focused on love, love, love. For some Geminis, and it may be, love and business during this time. After a season of drought, finances begin to improve, Geminis. That has been your mid-month brew. Until we sip tea together again, thank you for supporting the channel, Geminis, and joining us during the live. Ciao. Welcome, my little crabs, to the live Kettle Messages Tarot mid-month brew for the month of November. I'm your oracle and reader, the Gemstar, here to spill this mid-month tea with you. Let's see what is going on, what messages we have for the little crabs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on with Cancer? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Cancer. Okay. The bad times are going to be a thing of the past, Cancer. The bad things are going to be a time of the past, and you're going to begin to move forward once again. There has been a lot of loss in the recent past. There has been misfortune. You may have been surrounded by a lot of snakes, a lot of backstabbers, a lot of two-faced individuals, Cancerians, and you're managing to get yourself away from those people. You have true and real friends and family who love you, who are there to support you during the difficult times. And those difficult times are being left in the past, Cancer. These times of misfortune, this time of loss, and dealing with snakes and two-faced individuals, you know they're always going to pop up. The haters, okay, the frenemies, they're going to always pop up some way, somehow, at some time. But you are leaving the ones that you have been dealing with in the recent past behind. A lot of them are getting karma at this time. There's some good things coming up for you guys. Be careful with someone fair, fair skin, or with light blonde hair. Blonde hair, fair skin, or blondish, grayish hair. Okay, someone can have very light blonde hair, or a lot of grays in their hair. This is a known snake, though, Cancerians. You already know this person. This is not a secret enemy. This person has already done you wrong. You already know that they're a snake. You have already confronted them and dealt with them in the past. And they might be popping up again during this time. So be careful with them. Okay? They're trying to start some drama. Okay? There's someone always trying to rain on people's parade. Seriously, they have nothing better to do. They see you rising. They see you prospering. They see things, you know, looking up, turning in your favor. Things are turning around for you. But there was a period where, you know, you were down there in the dark night of the souls, going through a difficult time. And you were handling it well. You handled it well. You dug yourselves out of a dark time. You went to those who you know really loved you, and you put certain snakes in their place, or you started to find out who the snakes were, or you started to find out who the snakes are during this time. You got your eye on them. You already know who they are. They're going to try to come back. Just be careful with that blonde or with that fair-skinned, light-haired individual. Okay, yeah, somebody here trying to intimidate you on a power trip. This is something that they've done before. Try to intimidate you. Someone on a power trip trying to scare you with their gossip or their stories, their lies. Block this person out during this time. Some of you may be doing some work around the house, changing around the furniture, redecorating, reorganizing. There's some changes that you are making to the house, or you want to make, or you're thinking of making at this time. It's a great time to do it. It's a great time to do it, as you can ask your loved ones to pitch in and help you out. Cancerians, you have a lot of responsibility. You do most of your things on your own, if not all. But this is the time to call in the troops, because they're there offering their love and assistance, especially if you want to make some changes. If you're working on something and you need extra hands, ask your loved ones. All right? They're willing to help you at this time, as they either have free time, or they're excited for you and they want to help you, or they can see that you have a lot on your plate and they can see you struggling and they want to lighten your load. So if you need some helping hands during this time or during the holidays, Cancerians, ask for it. If you're making some changes around the house, also ask for assistance, as someone will be there to help you out. You know, you have this enemy popping up, this snake that you already know who it is. They already done you dirty in the past, trying to blackmail you, trying to scare you or intimidate you, or trying to instill some fear and doubt in you with the things they say or their actions or something that they're doing. And you are being asked to put boundaries and, you know, remind them. Some people need to be put in their place several times. Okay, Cancer? You know you're not one to hesitate, you know, putting up that boundary and letting someone know not to cross you. Not to cross you. All right, there's someone here very mean-spirited, lacking compassion during this time, and you are not to feed into this, to get depressed, to fill yourself with fear and anxiety and looking over your shoulder. This is what they want. This is what they want. Don't give it to them. Follow your intuition, follow your gut feelings, and stay away from the troublemakers during this time. Don't feed into their drama. Don't feed into the stories. Don't feed into their paranoia. Okay? Don't feed into the world is ending. Okay? It's like the world is ending, Cancer. Maybe their world is ending. But don't let them instill fear and doubt and naysay your way. Okay? Block them out. There's something that you need to get more information about during this time. More information. And for some of you, it's a home that you want to purchase. It's a home you want to purchase, or a job you want to accept, but you need more information. Okay, maybe you want to know more about the benefits. Maybe you want to know if there's going to be a lot of traveling involved. You want to know how many sick days you have, if they have retirement plans, if they're unionized. There is more information that you want or you need to get before saying yes to a job, a relationship, or some type of offer that's being offered to you during this time. Get more information. And again, at the bottom, listen to your intuition. If something is telling you get away from someone, if something is telling you it's not right, don't move forward, listen to your intuition at this time. If your intuition is telling you, hey, something is not right, I need to know more, or I can't make a final decision unless I have more information, then get that information. Okay? Don't make any decisions until you feel totally comfortable with the decision that you are making during this time. And if you need help during this time, ask for it from your loved ones, and know that a previous snake has grown its ugly little head back and is going to be poking it out, trying to provoke you, trying to intimidate you or use fear tactics on you. Don't allow it. Put boundaries during this time between you and that snake. That has been your mid-month brew, Cancer. Until we sip tea again, ciao. Leos, lion and lionesses. Let's see what's going on for the Leos during this mid-month. What messages we have for Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for mid-month of November. You're watching Kettle Messages Tarot Live, mid-month messages for the month of November with your oracle and reader, the Gemstar. Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, Leo messages. What is going on? All right, Leos, you having a very sympathetic, caring, compassionate nature during this time. You're friendlier. You're more open, more compassionate, more sympathetic during this time. Those of you that are thinking about moving to a new house, don't give up, because that new house is going to be yours. So just keep up the courage a little longer. Things are going to get better for you. Okay, there are better things in sight for you, Leos, especially if you are house hunting, thinking of relocating, wanting to purchase a new house. This is the right time to go house hunting, because you are going to have lots and lots of options, lots of choices available to you. It's important that you not go with your first option. look at a couple of houses, look at a couple of condos, co-ops, apartments, whatever you're looking for, before you make the final decision, as there's gonna be a better one than the one you had your eye on. Okay? So moving, relocating, finding that new house is gonna be yours. Yes, it is. Okay, you feeling like a protector, a nurturer during this time. Some of you may have someone in the military or in the police force, or that's something you're thinking of going into. There's money to be made. Okay, you're gonna have money to buy that house. There's extra money coming your way. Some commission being paid to you during this time. Money that's owed to you being paid to you at this time. Some of you may be going into the service, or someone in the family is going into the service because of the financial opportunities, and also the opportunity to see the world and travel and stand up for something they truly and strongly believe in. Someone here, Leos, you were waiting for a gift from them, or you were waiting for something from someone, and it's not going to come through. Okay? Or either you're not going to buy a gift for someone, or someone is not going to give you a gift. Okay, some of you were expecting a gift. Maybe this is a gift owed to you from way back, or someone promised you a gift, but they're breaking their promise. You're not going to get that gift, or at least not in the month of November, Leos. So if you were waiting to purchase, if you wanted to purchase a gift for someone, it's not going to be in the month of November. If somebody's waiting for a gift from you, they're not going to receive it this month. If it's vice versa, and someone owed you a gift, or you were waiting for a gift from someone, then they're breaking their promise. You're not getting this gift, at least not in the month of November. But you are getting money owed to you. There's some commission or bonus or extra money coming your way. Okay? There's a female here. And she's come out reversed. Okay, so for some of you, this message is being repeated. You, in the previous messages, in your previous readings, you was warned of a difficult female that you are dealing with, Leos. Here, they're coming by the officer. So this person may take legal action against you because they're feeling very vengeful and vindictive during this time. Or you may get an order of protection, a cease and desist order against them, or get into a legal situation with a difficult female in your life. It may be, baby mama, a ex, a female sibling, a matriarch, but there is a female that you're having difficulties with, or you've having a falling out with, and there may be some legal consequences here, or someone calling the police, or having an order of protection drawn up, or a cease and desist. Again, that difficult female is coming out Check out your monthly for the month of November and your weekly. This message is being repeated. Okay, there's hidden dangers. Be careful that everything that glitters during this time isn't gold. Or be careful into getting involved in illegal business. Like if it's too good to be true, Leos, if an offer is too good to be true, know that there's strings attached and there's unseen hidden dangers. Be careful with greed during this time. Be careful with doing illegal business. Now, legal business or money owed to you, there's a green light, that's good. But if it's anything illegal, underhanded, underground, shady, then be careful. Be careful, because with this officer here, we can see somebody going to jail. Okay? If you're getting involved in illegal business. But if it's legal, we don't see a worry and concern. But if it is illegal and you get greedy, that's how you get caught. At least in the mid-month of November, Leo, that's how you get caught. You see, somebody is tempted to take shortcuts, to do something crooked, illegal, something nefarious, to make quick money or a lot of money, like overnight. And someone will rat you out with the quickness. Okay? Those that you're doing underhanded business with, if you get caught, they're not going to take the fall. All right? They're going to need a fall guy, Leo, and that's going to be you. Be careful with what's glittering during this time, because everything isn't gold. And if you are being tempted to do crooked business dealings, then be careful, because there will be a heavy price to pay. See how the gift is reversed. It's like, oh yeah, nobody's gonna find out. Nobody's gonna find out that we've taken this money. Nobody's gonna find out how we made this money. Nobody's gonna find out. Oh, somebody will find out. And what you thought was gonna be a gift is not gonna taste and seem like one by the end of the month. This gift may have a very high price tag. Be careful with anybody trying to get you involved in crooked dealings. Oh, yeah, there's an ending, all right. Get out of that situation and get out of it quick. Because someone here is saying, hey, Leo, this is a good deal. Come, you know, you're not going to regret it. Oh, you will regret it. Somebody's going to jail. Someone's going to jail. Someone is driving this getaway car, getting caught. There's something done and over with during this time. All right. So you can be putting an ending to some shady crookedness that is going on, putting an ending or a stop to something that's tempting you. Okay? It's like you're trying to gain self-control. Something is tempting you to go to the dark side, and you're being asked, hey, get enlightened, and get away from this. Put an end to this before you start, before you get involved. Because someone here is saying, woof, you're going to get it all. Money, jewelry, car. You're going to have so much money, Leos. Yeah, but how? Okay? It's the how you're going to get this money. What you got to do to get this money. Because if this is involving other people, which is showing up here, it can land you in jail. It can cost you your family, your reputation. There's a definite ending happening here. This could be, you know, the ending to freedom, the ending to a job, the ending to a business, the ending to a family dynamic. Let's get a final answer for Leos. Oh, Leos. Also, confirmation, Leos, that earlier message where they're telling you don't go, you know, for the first house. You're going to have many options. Look into all these, you know, make sure what you're buying. Right. Ask others for help during this time. Get legal counsel. Get advice during this time. If you're buying anything, if you're making big ticket purchases, it's important to look into this before making your final purchase. If you need help during this time, ask for help. And it's very important to listen to your intuition, especially here where someone is trying to get you involved in some dirty scam or business, telling you, hey, we're going to make a whole lot of money. But if you get caught, then somebody is going to jail, and it's going to be the end of somebody's freedom. It's time to look deeper into a situation to avoid, you know, a female that's being difficult at this time. You are, you know, sympathetic, caring, and compassionate, Leos, but you gotta have those boundaries in check during this time, as people here are trying to take advantage, trying to pull a wool over somebody's eyes, trying to tempt somebody's curiosity, and that is going to lead you into danger. You know what's that saying? Curiosity killed the cat. Watch it during this time, as curiosity will kill the cat. Someone waiting from a gift from you at this time won't be receiving it. If you've been promised one, you won't be receiving it, Leos. And don't give up on that new house. Just make a smart purchase during this time. That has been your mid-month brew, Leos. Until we sip tea together again, may you have a blessed one. Virgos, my practical ones of the Zodiac, thank you for joining us during the lives. Kettle Messages Tarot mid-month brew for the month of November. Let's see what messages are coming through for Virgos during this time. Let's see what the tea has to spill. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Virgos, let's see, Virgos. Beautiful Virgos out there. Your mid-month messages as we wrap up the month of November. What is coming through for Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, grief, mourning, feeling like a widow, a widower. You may be a widow, a widower. But this is nostalgia, going down memory lane, missing something from the past, missing how things used to be. Okay, there's this energy of nostalgia, of going down memory lane, missing a past loved one, grieving, mourning, or missing how things used to be, Virgos. Let's continue. Okay, you may be feeling sick and tired during this time. Some Virgos may become widows or widowers during this time because you may have a husband or wife at this time whose health is depleting. There may be an actual death during this time. The second half of November or before 2025 finishes, okay? November, December, there's someone who's ill, whose health is very bad and is worsening, and they may pass during this time, Virgos. So you may mourn a death during this time. Some of you are mourning already someone who's already deceased and are going down memory lane and wishing you had something that you love dearly back into your lives. Now, for some Virgos, there's a lack of joy at this time. There's a lack of joy because a partnership, a marriage, a relationship is not working out. Okay, so for some Virgos, there's a lack of joy and happiness during this time because you may be going through a divorce, or there's a connection that is not bringing joy at this time. A relationship, a connection is just not coming together. It's not working. You may be headed for divorce court. You already may be, divorced. But there's a mourning here of a lost loved one, of a lost relationship, of a marriage or relationship not working out. It's not bringing you joy. There's this energy of feeling sick, depleted, tapped out, grieving, mourning. So this is not a very good energy to be in during this time, Virgos. Some of you are, feeling nostalgic for the good old days. For the good old days where you were feeling tip-top shape, or where there was a lot of joy in a marriage, a relationship, and a connection. But this reading is picking up loss, mourning, grieving, sadness, a lack of joy, a lack of happiness because of a failed relationship or connection. Yeah, here it is. You've been wishing for something, that longing, that morning. Some of That's confirmation for some of you wishing you had the good old days back, but you are currently wishing for something that you are currently missing. You may be single and may be missing love. You may be divorcee and, you know, are mourning a ex. You may be a widow or widower, mourning an ex. But you may be wishing for love in your life, companionship in your life, for better health, more joy and happiness. A time of mourning to end, a time of grief to end. During this mid-month of November into the month of December, Virgos, some of you may help a friend who's in need, and they will bring you good luck. Okay, so a friend you help during this time brings you good luck. And, you know, it looks like you need it, because you're wishing for joy and happiness, for better health, going down memory lane, wishing for the good old days to come back again, Virgos. And you helping out a friend in need brings you good luck. There's a lot of good luck in store for you. So even though you're going through a mourning, you're grieving, you're sad because a relationship or connection has not worked out the way you had hoped, or there's no compatibility, you know, the love is gone, the relationship is over. Either, you know, the love of your life is already in the spiritual realm, and you wish you had that love back during this time. For others of you, it's wanting that health back, because your health may be depleting at this time. You may want joy back because there's a lack of joy, and you want love in your life, you know, for some Virgos. Whatever it is that you're wishing for at this time, there's a wish being granted for you, Virgos, at this time. So even though we see this low energy, this down energy, depressing energy, there are good things that are coming up for you and stored for you. Good luck. Okay, so there's something hidden under the surface. I'm getting that moon energy. There's doubt, there's fears, there's worries. There's something that you can't quite get your finger on, that is unknown to you at this time. There's something hidden going on. Maybe you yourself are keeping something hidden, Virgos, during this time. You may be keeping something on the wraps. Okay, so for some of you, you're becoming aware of somebody's true character, somebody's true nature. And, you know, this may be heartbreaking. This may be disappointing. This may have stolen your joy. For some of you, okay, some of you, let me finish with with this tea. Okay. So there's definitely a new relationship coming into your life at the end of this month into the month of December, Virgos. And we see that you may be entertaining this connection. This is going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. This new connection is going to be very nurturing. This new person entering your life has a lot of charming qualities, very attractive. There's a lot of chemistry and magnetism that is going to be between you and this new person. Is going to help you move on from those that you see um, a true characteristic that has been hidden, that has been challenging for you, and has been very disappointing. So even though there has been a relationship, a connection that has failed, that has disappointed you, stolen your joy, let you down, because you have seen now the true character, the true nature of that person, it allows you to break free and to move on and allow yourself to welcome new people, to get to know new people, and to meet someone with whom you are going to have this chemistry with. There's going to be a lot of magnetism, a lot of nurturing and loving with this new person that comes into your life, or this person whom you decide to give a chance to during this time, Virgos. And it's very good news after, this dark night of the souls, this mourning, this grieving, this wanting the good old days back. That wish looks like it's being granted as good, the good old days come back when meeting new people. When meeting new people, or opening yourselves up and allowing a relationship to begin, to start, when you see this magnetism and this chemistry, you can feel it between you and someone else. Oh, yes. Let's get a final message for the Virgos for the mid-month. Oh, there it is. Improving your health. Okay? Improving your health. It's time to see the doctor. It's time to take better care of yourselves. It's time to, follow the doctor's orders. It's time to get rest. It's time to eat well, get plenty of rest, stay hydrated. This is a time where you have to do things that put your health as a priority. Okay? Your health is a priority, as we can see depression, or we can see, mourning, grieving, sadness, unhappiness. And so there's a need to take care of your emotional health, your mental health, your physical health at this time. And this health, improving your health, will give you energy, this vitality, and this feeling of ascending and being more connected to your body. You may be disconnected from your body at this time. You may be feeling sick at this time. So it's important to see your doctors so that you can decide how to improve your health. What is it that you need to do to improve your health at this time? Especially your emotional and your mental health, since there's a lot of grief and sadness, a lack of joy and depression here for some Virgos, because something hidden has come to the light or is coming to the light. But this is going to allow you to break free and move in a new direction towards nurturing and accepting people. That has been your mid-month brew, Virgos. May you have a blessed one. Ciao. Libra, my scales of justice, laying down the law, laying down the justice. Libra, let's see what are your mid-month messages. This is Kettle Messages Tarot Live with your reader and oracle, the Gem Star, bringing you the mid-month brew for the month of November. Libra, Libra, Libra. Okay, Libra, you are staying put for the moment, but you want to take a journey, you want to take a trip, but at this time, you may be grounded. It may be difficult to travel at this time. You might have travel delays at this time, or you may be holding a trip or some travel for a later date. Okay, some Libras, you are not moving forward with a relationship. You're not giving to a relationship anymore. You've lost the hope, my scales of justice, in one of your connections. Whether it's love, friendship, family, but you have lost a connection, that loving feeling. You've lost all hope in a relationship. You're not moving forward with someone. You're not taking them forward into your next journey or your new life. Okay, you're trying to have patience and grace at this time. Oh, a lot of reversals. Okay. Oh, you're not moving forward with a relationship, Libra, because there's a lot of gaslighting, lying and deceiving, deceptions, lies, secrets, delusion, deception. You can't believe what someone is saying, okay? You know you can't count on them. You know that they're unreliable, or they're just false to your face, lying to your face, deceiving you. And this is why you don't want to move forward with a partner, with a love interest, with someone here. You don't want to move forward with them because you know they're deceiving you. You know they're lying. You have lost all hope and faith in this person, in this connection, in this relationship. You are losing your patience. And that's why we're saying you may not be making a move now, but you are losing your patience. So you will eventually make a move, but away from someone. You're making a move away from someone because they're cruel. Because they're cruel, they judge you, they persecute you, they deceive you. Oh, you got a piece of work here, Libra. You got a piece of work. And there's going to be a breaking after this storm. It's like all hell's breaking loose. Things are about to go down, okay? Things are about to go down, but you're not letting anybody know what move you are about to make. But you know that when you make this move, when you decide to make this move, you're not taking this person with you. Because they're constantly lying, deceiving, gaslighting, judging you, being cruel, being cruel, like it's funny, like it's a joke to be mean and cruel, Libra. Oh, jealousy. Jealousy, they can already sense it, that you've moved on from them, Libra. Your heart is not with them. Your love is not with them. You're probably not even physical with them anymore. Okay? There's a lot of jealousy. Someone is very, very jealous here. Accusing the other person of cheating, of straying. Because someone knows that someone is lying. Okay? Someone is lying. It's like, you're not giving that love to me. You ignoring me. So who you giving that love to? Libra says. Libra, you may have a new love interest. You may be interested in someone else. And that's why you want to check out of another relationship. Because there has been a lot of dirt done in a previous relationship or in the current relationship. Yeah, you see, it keeps coming out. No love. The love is gone. You can care about this person, but you're not romantically in love with this person. You don't want to be with this current person anymore. You've lost all faith and hope in this connection because there has been too many lies, too much deception, gaslighting, too many fights and arguments and confrontations over jealousy, accusations here, and there definitely could have been lovers triangles and cheating with this energy. And that's why you're not giving no more energy to it, no more chances, no more love. Love don't live here anymore, Libra. For some of you, the connection is over. Okay, you're already sleeping in separate rooms, in separate beds. You're just waiting to move, to relocate, or to make the final decision. See? Waiting for that news, Okay, there's some news that you're waiting for from somebody. You may have asked somebody to come visit you or for you to go visit them, and you are waiting for their reply. Okay, there's a message about going to see someone and visit someone, Libras. So if you're the male Libra, you're the one sending the message to a lover here, some love interest you have, to go see them, visit them, or for them to come visit you. If you are female, my female Libras, then hey, there definitely could be some cheating, and you will find the receipts, the emails, the DMs, the pictures, okay, of them straying and cheating. And you may be deciding, hey, to get out of a loveless relationship with someone who is a cheater, a liar, a deceiver, and who's constantly betraying you and straying. Let's get a final message. Oof. A year from now. I don't think Libra will wait that long to leave a relationship. You may be reconsidering something during this time. Reconsidering something that may be that message that you're sending to someone to go visit them, or for them to visit you during this time. need to compromise, a need to recover. Not the right time. Okay, so this person that you're leaving behind may want to work things out, may want to, compromise with you, but you are definitely needing your space. You are going to separate, move away from this person as you need time for yourself to recover, to think about things. And, for you, it's not the right time for someone who has deceived you, broken your heart, let you down, to try to keep you at this time, as a part of you already has checked out. That has been your mid-month brew, Libra. Until we sip tea again, have a blessed one. Ciao. Support your content creators. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And to receive your own personal private reading, book it at our website, kettlemessagestarot.my.canva.site.